So I wanted to come on and do a few quick updates. Um, One, the brother and sister that I said were homeless, sleeping in their car. You know that I don't know if I told y'all, but the brother had went to jail, but it was for not having his car registered and tags on it. And I'm not sure. I'm thinking no license. Anyway, he got out in like 15 days. The sister came back a couple days ago um, with her boyfriend. And anyway, long story short, I told the sister that due to the stuff that her brother was doing, that he could not come back here. He is at his mother's house, um, but you know he took and used my saw that cost me like $200 that I have never even used, brand new, and brought it back looking like it was 10 years old. And some other stuff that was real agitating. Just, he just didn't have consideration. So, anyway, her boyfriend came and stayed last night with her. And so far, he seems to be an okay guy. And come to find out, my family does know him and some of his family. Um, and so far, he's only been here a day, and after working today, he raked up the yard, um, and did some cleaning up around here. Seems better than the brother. So, he does have a job, like I said. It's, not, it's part-time, it's cleaning, like me and my daughter was doing. Um, but anyway, so that's the story on the homeless people that were sleeping in the little Toyota that I took in. So that's the update on that. Um, Now, when it comes to Puppy, I didn't want to mention anything prior, but after we took up the donations for him, there was one person who had overdrafted her account by accident. She had already contributed a little bit prior to that. Um, so, so anyway, she messaged me, I messaged her back. I kept trying to get up with her and couldn't, kept leaving messages. So, finally today, she did get up with me. She had thought that I had blocked her other account, but I didn't. Um, I wouldn't do that. So I did refund her $45 because she needed it to cover her account. It was an accident. Real nice lady, and I want to thank you for the donation that you have give Puppy. But y'all, I was holding that money because I didn't want to use it, and she needed it to cover her account. Because I plainly stated when y'all offered to help Puppy that if you don't have it or you can't afford it, don't give it. Okay, so I have seen Puppy in his cage a couple of times. He's getting comfortable with the cage. So rest assured, I feel that as long as that cage fits in my daughter's truck, we'll get Puppy to the bed. Now, because I'm short on what we had, I will have to wait till the third of the month. But his And what we had was just basic. It wasn't going to cover x-ray, it wasn't going to cover shots, pre-fill, none of that. And I'd rather just do that, you know. So I will videotape as much as the vet allows me to, for the other contributors. And again, thank you, because without you, I really couldn't do it. Like I told y'all about my truck breaking down, and it's been at the shop for over a month and a week because I could not find a used compressor for it, and I couldn't afford it. To be honest, the guy was saying $500-600, and like I said, that's half my dang income. So, but anyway, he called me the other day, and he told me that he found a used compressor. And what it was prior, maybe what caused it to go out, was he said they had a straight wire from the compressor to a different fuse because something with that fuse wasn't giving it enough power to operate. Now, I've had this truck like 2 years, and I never had that problem until until my daughter took it to the other mechanic, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't have enough power. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But it's still going to cost me well over $400. That's a lot better than 5 something or 6. But it is still going to cost me over $400. So with that and getting the puppy to the vet, but his foot is doing better. He is putting a little bit of pressure on it. He is trying to walk on it some. It is getting better, but it still needs to be checked. And he needs his shots and all that. So, anyway, that's the update on Puppy. Like I said, I didn't want to mention that there was, I've been waiting, for a while for her to get back to me because I did not want to use the money to take Puppy to the vet and then her end up in a bunch of crap with her bank. I'd rather not anybody, have that issue. Okay? There's something else I was going to tell you. I know it was okay. It was the homeless couple and Puppy. Lord, I don't know where my mind's going to, y'all. Now I'm sounding like GS here. Maybe I better slow down on those videos now. But I am getting ready to put up another one. Speaking of that, some of her subs, who y'all know has been on my channel, was saying that I was an e-bagger because y'all offered to help me with Puppy. Yeah. All I said is if you want me to take him to the vet and you really want me to take him to the vet, then I can't afford to. I didn't lie. I didn't slip it in between lines like Miss Linda. I'm straight up and forward. And I'm honest. And I care about my subs. Just like that girl that got in trouble with her bank. I care about her and her family. That's why I sent it back. Because I'm a far cry from Linda. You people are blind as a bat. If you cannot see, 3 days ago she's sitting in McDonald's talking about she might have to take advantage of the church and the food bank by the end of the week. And she wasn't ashamed of it whatsoever about taking advantage. But today she puts out a video and she's at the fair. Now, I worked at the fair. I worked at the fair for years, on and off. I worked in the ticket box for a local fair here a couple of years ago. And I can tell you right now that you have a gate entry fee. Ours was like $12. Then you have the wristband. Ours was 2 years ago $16.50, so I'm sure it's more now. And as you know, I'm in the South, where things are a little bit cheaper. Okay? Then, look, nobody needs to eat 2 corn dogs. She just hit every joint. Cotton candy, candy apple, um, let's see, what else was there? Nachos, just every joint in there. Now, if you're gonna have to go to the food bank, as you said 3 days ago, at the end of the week, and take advantage when there's starving people out there, and you're at a carnival eating like a queen, uh, you know, I tell you, if your subs don't see you for what you really are, I just don't know. Because, and there's no shame in her game. That's what I don't get. There's just no shame in her game. Um, you know, and I'm going to tell you, carnival food's expensive. It's expensive. I know because I also worked in a food trailer for several years at the carnival. And it was expensive when I worked in it. I made french fries, onion rings, potato chips, corn dogs. And it was my food trailer. I was the manager of it. Um, fresh squeezed lemonade, all that good stuff. And I can tell you, for one person, not a parent and 2 or 3 kids, because I can already tell you, my daughters, if they go to the fair with their kids, they spend about $300. It's probably right at $100 for one person to go if they pay the gate entry fee, the wristband, and eat at every food trailer you see. So that's a clock. And if y'all believe that, I've got another one for you. Trust me. There's no way in God's green earth that, look, here's my thing. I'm on Social Security. I'm on a fixed income. You have to live within your means. I wouldn't mind being closer to some of my family up there in New York. But I can't afford to be. Why? I have to live within my means, that's why. I can't afford to live in New York. No, no, no. Rents down here has already went up and high enough. I can't afford to live in New York State, where most of my family, by the way, is located. So, what ones ain't passed away. So, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Y'all, I haven't been to a church to eat. I haven't been to a food bank. I don't get no food stamps, period. Like I told you before, I don't get no Medicaid. None of that. And, is food a little skimpy now and then? Yeah. But, y'all, that woman eats as much as 5 men in one sitting. I probably don't eat what she eats in a week in a whole dang month. So, you know, all right, I'm going to get off that. I know what the other thing was. Glenda's subscribers out there, if you're listening, I know somebody that y'all could help that's deserving. Her name is Shannon MacGyver. She's got a YouTube channel, which is small. She is a vet who is living in the back of her truck with a camper shell in the desert, in the hot desert. She works a job too, by the way. But she fought in Desert Storm. Now, if you really want to give your finances to somebody who really, really needs it, I suggest that you ask her for her address. I don't know, I don't think she has a PayPal button. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, wait, she does. But I see nothing wrong with a woman who fought for our country, that's living like she's living, asking for help. Nothing wrong with it. She's not beating around the bush. She's not slipping stuff in between. She's not contradicting herself. She is trying to get a high-top van that she can stand up in due to her arthritis and some other things that she has going on. So, anyone that wants to help her out, I'm going to put, I don't know how to do links right now. I just don't. But I will put her name in the description. Y'all go over and subscribe. And like I said, for all of the GS fans out there that is full of this woman's BS, go support somebody that really deserves to be supported, which is our veterans who fought for our country, who is living like they're living and should not be. It makes me angry that our vets come back from war and have to live like that. And I want to say, Miss MacGyver, thank you for your service to our country. And I am very sorry that you are struggling and having, I'm not going to cry. I am sorry that you are struggling and having to live like you're living and still working a job even though you have things wrong with you. You're still giving it a good fight. So I want to tell you that I'm sending you prayers and blessings, and I hope that my friends will go sub to you, and if they can help you, then help you. But like I said, GS's fans, if you really want to give to somebody that's struggling, well, she is. So anyway, this video is already over 18 minutes. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, God bless y'all. And take care. And yes, I am going to keep up my comedies and her contradictions. Yes, I am. Until people see her for what she truly is. Alright, take care, y'all. Thank you for anybody that helped Puppy. He is going to go to the vet. No matter what I have to do. If I have to do without, he's going to the vet. Alright, have a good night, everybody.